following show contains adult content. It's not our intent to offend anyone, but we want to inform you that if you are a child under the age of 18 or get offended easily, this next show may not be for you. The content, opinions, and subject matter of these shows are solely the choice of your show hosts and their guests, and not those of the Entertainment Network or any affiliated stations. Any comments or inquiries should be directed to those show hosts. Thank you for listening.
Sitting down and designing, where every man in a thinking, what are we gonna be wearing? Yo, I'm a Liverpool MC, you can't test me. Big up the girls inside the party. Let's get down to crazy Jimmy. Big up myself and known as Alfie, the one and only, the Turkish MC.
Always love the clothes of Jimmy.
Bitch, I'm your wanna be. Jimmy Star, new celebrity.
We'll take you out to Jimmy Star's.
Hey ho, what's up everybody? Welcome to the Jimmy Star Show with Ron Russell. Bringing you the good times in music, fashion, pop culture, and entertainment. We got a really fun show for you guys today. Before we get started, let me say hi to our cool, outrageous man about town, Mr. Ron Russell.
Hey, everybody. Guess what? Excuse me. I have a chest cold that I'm fighting. And I took NyQuil because I was coughing last night and I didn't want to wake Jimmy up. So I took NyQuil, but I think I drank too much NyQuil. Oh, that's nice. What happened?
Nothing, I'm putting it back on. It turned off.
Okay, so I drank too much NyQuil, and the next day NyQuil gives you some sort of a hangover. And that's what I have now.
But you look fabulous.
Oh, yeah, I look fabulous.
You do.
Blur it more.
No, we're good. It's coming. It's working out fine. So everybody, we got a really fun show today. First, let's say hi to the chat room, which is just starting to fill up. Teresa Sabin, Cindy Lady Lake, hello. We have two women that we love coming on the show today. The first one is BNGB. She's a R&B singer. We think she's fabulous and she's gorgeous and she's super talented. And then we have comedian / talk show host, just the funniest girl on the planet, Cece Hendricks.
Oh, I love to death. I love both of them. I mean, BNGB is a buddy of ours for a long time. And Cece is just the most outrageous person in the world. Her comedy goes beyond professional. I mean, she's just like natural. It's real. It's not even thought up or made up. It's real comedy.
A lady like says she loves BNGB and she says NyQuil's loaded with booze.
With what?
With booze.
Booze, and I don't drink. No, but I feel loaded. I feel like I'm a little stoned. And I took it last night at about 11 o'clock. But like I said, I woke up coughing. And he said to me, honey, you okay? No, I'm not okay. I'm just coughing. Everybody coughs at 1 a.m. That's okay. I mean, wake up, Jimmy. But anyway, I said, go to sleep. So I went in the kitchen and I drank. I just guzzled down the NyQuil. I slept well, though. It really knocked me out.
And he slept late.
I slept till 9 o'clock, which I never, ever do. I'm up at 6:30 or 7 every day.
So what do you think? Should we actually to make the light brighter?
Could we make the light brighter?
What do you think? Look, this is how everybody sees us over here.
The people see us that way?
Yeah.
Oh, that's too dark. I have Astro on my lap.
I'll do it. You
can't do it. There's too much equipment in the way. I'll do it. Astro, you have to go to Jimmy.
Come here, Astro. This is Astro, everybody, our dog. Yay!
Oh, with those nails, it makes holes in you.
Hey, everybody. So, hope everybody had a great weekend. It was a rough week last week at the end of the week. I was in the hospital Thursday for kidney stones and a back problem. And, that's a little better. That's looking better. And we had a resting weekend, which was nice. That's too bright on me. It's not on you. So, yeah, there we go. So, everything is good. And
I'm a lighting engineer. That makes me look wrinkled.
So we're going to have a lot of fun today on the show. We're getting ourselves situated a little bit, and so is Astro. And I think
I long for the days when we work in the studio again.
Absolutely.
And everything is all there. We should be working in the studio soon.
I like it. Oh, and Lady Lake has taken care of Gizmo, which is her son's dog, and Gizmo says hi to Astro. Gizmo. I love that name, Gizmo.
That was the name of my nephew Billy's dog. His dog was Gizmo.
Oh, that's fun.
Yeah.
Yay!
Gizmo.
We love dogs, you guys.
Yeah.
Dogs are the best. So if you
This
can,
one's a precious one. Look, say hello, Astro. Say hello to everybody. Hello, hello.
he's like, "What are you doing to me? What are you doing
Say
to
hello,
me?"
hello,
So as things
Every
go,
week he has to be on this pillow on my lap. Excuse me, I'm going to be doing a lot of this, so I hope it doesn't disturb you all. But it was either that or Jimmy doing the show alone. And then, of course, it would have been a total boring disaster.
yeah, right. Thanks.
I love you.
Thanks for all the confidence.
And thank you for caring last night when I was choking to death, almost passed away.
I don't think it was one though. I thought it was like 3 or 4.
Whatever it was. But I was about to depart the planet.
But he was definitely slept good, so it's fabulous.
Of which brings me to Harry Belafonte has passed away, as all of you know. Although I've never met Harry Belafonte, nor has Jimmy, we are very good friends with his daughter, Sherry Belafonte. And I know how much she adored her father and looked up to him. So she's going to go through a little bit of a problem right now with losing her dad. But he was 90-something years old, 96,
I think 99.
98 or 96, which is a good life. You know, he's lived a very good life. He's brought a lot of joy to a lot of people through his work, his singing and his movies. And, you know, that's life. We're born and then we die. And we all get a chance at it, by the way. And I wrote that on my Facebook today to Shari, saying that life is living and dying, and we've all been where Shari is, and we understand it. But if you think that possibly there is another room that we go to after we pass, it makes it easier. So Harry, enjoy the next room because you're going to be in with a lot of good people.
There you go. That's fun. Sherry is a good friend of
I
ours,
love
you guys,
Shari.
and she was on
Sherry's
the show
a lot of fun. She's just
a couple of months ago. She was on the show.
Sherry Belafonte is probably one of the nicest personalities in the world. Whenever I'm with her, I'm entertained and I laugh, and she's bright and she's beautiful and she's witty and she's a hell of a cook. So we always discuss recipes. I really like Sherry Belafonte a lot.
Absolutely. So real quick, I want to do a quick commercial so we can get it in there for everybody. We want to thank everybody who's been tuning in every week. We have lots of places you can listen to the show after we do it. First of all, we want you to watch us live on W4CY.com, our home station. But you can also hear us on SoundCloud, iHeartRadio, Apple Podcasts, iTunes, Spotify, Amazon Music, YouTube, Google Podcasts, Radio Public, TuneIn, Pandora, and Amazon Prime. There's also about another 150 of them, but those are the biggest ones that everybody knows. So please listen there. We have a big audience on iTunes, and we have a big audience on SoundCloud. So please keep listening. We're working on keeping the guests good and interesting and exciting. And hopefully we're going to have some really good ones coming up soon, because we've had some good ones the last couple of weeks. It's been a lot of fun. And today's going to be great.
I'm still reading his book. That's Julian.
Julian.
Yeah, Julian's book, and it's a wonderful book, folks. It brings you back to the 1950s when we were young boys and how we grew up. And the similarity between he and I is just amazing. And I'm enjoying his book, and I can't wait for him to come back on the show. That's Julian Schlossberg.
Schlossberg, yes.
Schlossberg. He's a famous producer of Broadway plays. He knows everybody. He's produced some of the best movies and plays around. He's a big deal. And he's written quite a nice book. It's a sweet book. It's a loving book. I'm enjoying it a lot. But I'm also reading a script, and I'm learning lines. So it's difficult to put all that in my little feeble brain.
Yeah.
But I'm trying very hard to do it. So
you got to love it. All right.
I love it. I love the fact that we go back to work June 10th. I cannot wait to be on the movie Death House. Playing a dad to a very famous movie star, which is exciting for me. And it's a good part that I have. And it's a feature film. It's not a Netflix film. So that's an improvement in my career. And of course, Jimmy's producing it. And by the way, I didn't get the part because of Jimmy. One of the other producers, can I mention?
Yeah, I guess.
Can I use names?
Of the other producers? Yeah.
Oh, okay. Now if I can.
It's public knowledge. It's all on IMDb. So
Right. He suggested me for the part. I never asked for the part, and I never asked Jimmy for the part. In fact, I didn't even know about the part. But after seeing me and being with me, he said, "Oh, Ron, you'd be perfect to play the father to
That you can't say.
no, to this movie star." But
Gonna be fun, and hopefully everything goes smooth. And we're gonna start filming in Nevada on June 10th.
because that's a problem. A lot of people think the films that Jimmy produces, I'm in them solely because he produces them. Not true. There are parts in them that I can do, and they don't have too many people my age, which will be 83 next month, that can still work, move, talk, breathe, and be young. So I do get a lot of work now because I am a rarity. Imagine I've become a rarity. But when I was young, I was a dime a dozen. There were a million people just like me. Why did you do that?
Because in the chat room, they're saying it takes away from how we look. Like it's hard to see us with all that going on in the background. I'm going to get a green screen for next week.
But now look how bright we are.
That's okay. No, we look good. You look fabulous.
Get out of here.
Is that better? Yeah, they said thank you.
Who said thank you?
Don and Cindy are in the chat room saying like it took away from how our natural beauty.
Oh yeah, natural beauty. Oh boy. And as they used to say as kids, bullshit makes the flowers grow and grow and grow. Or get out the shovel. Here it comes, kids.
So I just got a text message from BNGB. She says she'll be ready in 5 minutes. She
was putting on her eyelashes when we last heard.
Beautiful.
Because she has now listen to this broad. I'm not going to spoil it because she's coming on. But she has the most beautiful house in Georgia that Jimmy and I were house guests at. I think it was like 5 stories high on the end of a cliff. And at the very bottom was a swimming pool. Beautiful, beautiful home. And the guest suite that we were in was a bedroom, living room, kitchen, and little dinette. And that was on one level for her guests. She is the most wonderful hostess. But in the morning, she was cooking weird food for breakfast, like some kind of fish.
Yeah, they were cooking fried fish for breakfast.
It was disgusting. The smell of that fish made me nauseous. And I said to her, Angie, what the hell are you cooking? And she said, oh, honey, you're going to love it. I'm not going to love it. It was some kind of crowfish or something. I don't know. Whatever they eat down in New Orleans or Georgia, I have no idea. But I'm going to ask her what kind of fish she was making. So I said, couldn't we just do it with eggs and pancakes? She said, oh, I've got that too, baby. So Angie B is sweet. I love her daughters, her family. She's a wonderful girl. Then she wrote this song called Love, and Jimmy and I were married at the time, and she said, Ron and Jimmy, I'm going to dedicate this song Love to the both of you. So
that's like our wedding song.
It was our wedding song. And up in one of the levels of her house is a music room with the big baby grand piano, and somebody was playing the piano, and BNGB sang Love to Jimmy and I. So that was a very, very special evening for us both, and that's why we love her so much. But we haven't heard from her for a long time. She disappeared. And now she's got so much to tell us. I cannot wait to visit with BNGB.
I wasn't friends with her on Facebook or Instagram or anything because I got hacked and I had to start new accounts. So I had to start all over, and she never came up in my feed. And then one day something came up in the feed. And so I called her this weekend and talked to her this weekend. She's fabulous.
But I was
always
on Facebook with her. And we would send little messages back and forth. And of course, the other person who I love, who we're going to have on our show soon, is
who? Lily McLeod.
Lily, my God, I'm gone. I had one of those age moments. Lily McLeod is another sweetheart that has a wonderful life story. Both of these girls, by the way, are very religious. They found Jesus, and they feel that everything that has happened to them has happened to them because of the love that they have for Jesus Christ. So we'll probably be hearing some of that.
So Don, your watch real quick. So Don, Ron's under the weather today.
I have
but he did put on a pretty watch. He put on his pink watch.
It's a pink watch.
Pink 49 watch.
Right.
That matches his pink shirt.
Right.
You gotta love it. So I thought maybe what we would do, since we're gonna wait for Angie, so people know what she sounds like. We won't play Love, but I thought we would play another song of hers.
Okay. She's got a wonderful voice, by the way. I love her. I just love everything about Angie. I really do.
So I've got 2 ballads and an up-tempo song. You want to hear a ballad song or an up-tempo song?
Let's do the ballad, then the up-tempo, then Love.
All right. So you guys, this name of this song is called So Much Love. It was one of her hits. It's a great song. I think you guys will like it. So Juan, go ahead. Let's do it. This is BNGB. You guys, so much love.
Yeah.
Enjoy.
Ooh.
Oopsie. Here we go. I don't want it to be silent because I don't know what happened. Hold on. I don't have that one. Uh-oh.
What happened?
Oh, he says,
boy.
uh-oh, you don't have that one? It should have been one of the 3 that I sent you yesterday. Otherwise, you can play I Don't Want to Lose Your Love. You should have that one. Actually, it's whatever song is I Don't Want to Lose Your Love and Love. Whatever the 3rd one was, that's it. That's funny. That might be my fault, you guys. I might have sent it. Oh, they say they love all the colors that we have going on, though. They say it's fabulous.
I have a pink shirt on. I put pink on because my skin is green today because of my flu and the NyQuil I took. You know, I should be doing a NyQuil commercial. They should be giving us some money. I've mentioned NyQuil quite a few times, but it does work. NyQuil does help kill the cold or the flu. My daughter Leslie had this, and I think I caught it from Leslie. But she had bronchitis, and I certainly, at my age, do not want bronchitis. You know, it could do you in, because from bronchitis you can get pneumonia, and then when you get pneumonia at my age, it's see you around, folks. Time to check out. Can we get some music going here?
Hang on.
I want to hear her. I can't wait to hear her song.
All right, so Juan, let me know which ones of those you got. You have it. Okay. All right, everybody. So here we go. We got it. This is So Much Love. Enjoy BNGB. We'll be back in a minute.
One day.
1 minute.
1 minute is more.
In a minute.
It's been a minute. How about 10 minutes? What's going on today?
Okay, I Don't Want to Lose Your Love, you guys. We're going to do that one instead because we've got that one. So here's I Don't Want to Lose Your Love by BNGB. Bye, everybody.
I don't wanna lose your love. I don't wanna lose your love. I don't wanna lose your love. I don't wanna lose your love.
Take a deep breath.
Hey,
you
that's
go.
BNGB,
There
you
you
guys. I don't
go.
want to lose your love, one of her big hits, and they say that she's in the green room, so let's bring her on and say hi.
Oh,
Hey.
There you are. Hi, my love. How are
hello, my
you?
darlings. Oh, my babies. How are you doing?
Good. How are you?
Wait, did I do this right? Did I do it right? I did it
Yes.
right. Huh? You guys can see me?
Yeah. Let me ask you a question. Are you on a phone?
Yes, I am.
If you turn it sideways, will you be wider or no?
I don't know.
Oh, she goes,
Mm-mm.
Oh, okay, don't leave it like it is. Let's not mess anything up. All right, welcome, BNGB, you guys. Yay! I don't need to introduce Ron because you know him.
It is so good to see you again. I can't tell you.
Oh my God. Hello, Run Baby. That's my baby there, you guys.
You know
I
what?
miss you.
Well, we got to get together. But you know,
Yes,
in
absolutely. Please.
that last song that we just played of yours, so
Yes.
much Patti LaBelle was in it that I was going to scream. I loved it. Well, as you get older, you're sounding more and more like Patty, which is the greatest compliment I could ever give a
Oh.
singer.
Oh, I claim her as my mom. She's just, that woman is amazing. She
know
doesn't, and it's funny, chocolate to chocolate. I love my chocolate sister. She's officially adopted. And I adopted her like a long time ago. She actually bought my daughter's first bathing suit. So
That's so cute.
that goes way, way back.
Way back.
God,
So
you
real
guys
quick-
look so good. I haven't seen you in so long. My
It's been a
goodness.
long time. I lost a
How
little hair.
How long has it been? We were
Jesus.
just first married, so you know,
7 years at least, 8 years.
Yeah, at least.
we were just married.
It's 2016, I think.
So we're married 10 years, so
So we were married a little while.
about 9 years.
Yeah, you guys. I was watching the video the other day of you at my house. It was amazing. It was. Do you guys remember that when we all got around the piano and
Absolutely.
Oh, that's when you sang "Love," the song that I love.
Yes,
Dedicated to
yes,
marriage.
yes.
Whenever we on our anniversary, we always play "Love."
Oh,
Anniversary's in October.
So we will play it again, probably on our.
So real
what's
quick,
the anniversary?
October 15th, my birthday. We got married on my birthday.
Wow, amazing! You guys look so happy. Look at you.
We're happy because you're here. Now I want to know, what have you been doing in the years that we haven't seen you?
Oh my God, where do I start? I took some time to just be mom, my daughter she finally got her wings, and she moved to California. She graduated from Georgia State, and my son is graduating next month. So, with all of that being said, I decided to jump back in, and I've got Airbnbs here that I'm in love with. So my whole concept is wherever I want to be, that's where I want to have an Airbnb. And when I'm not there, it will be an Airbnb.
Well, that's nice.
Any romance in your life? Anybody? Maybe.
Can we do a post?
Actually,
Can we do a post for love?
Well, you know what? If you have somebody in your life, I have to meet him and approve of him.
I know. We need a post. We need a post for love. BNGB looking for love. Oh, that's the next song.
So here's something else. So I like Googled you. I was like, let's find out some stuff that I don't know if we knew about BNGB. But before I do that, just say hi to the chat room. Say hi to the chat room.
Earlier in the show,
Wait, let us say hi to the chat room.
Oh,
I'm sorry. Who's at the door?
Somebody's at the door now.
Let them wait.
No, it's a
Because
pause.
we are alive.
Yeah, we'll drop it off. We'll drop things off.
Astro, it's only the
That's so funny. So say hi to everybody in the chat room.
Hello, everybody in the chat room.
This is Astro. We didn't have Astro
Stop
when we
it.
knew you. And,
This is like a crazy house. This is the craziest show you ever were on.
okay, so what are we going to tell us?
I talked earlier about Astro. Stop it. I mean, really. I spoke earlier
big.
about you were cooking breakfast for us when we stayed at your house. And
Yes.
you were making some kind of a weird fish. What the hell was that you were cooking?
Oh, it was delicious. It was how do I say it? Sway. SW. I know how to spell it. I mean, I know how to say it. It was SWAI.
Never heard of it. Anyway,
It was,
remember I wouldn't eat it, and I said,
baby, that's a Walmart special. What you talking?
No, I don't eat fish. And then I said to you, how about pancakes and bacon and eggs? And you said, got that too.
Oh, wait. Did we stay up until the sun came up? We did, didn't we?
We partied that night. You had about 50 or 60.
There was like 100 people.
You had so many
by the
people.
pool?
Huh?
Somebody woke up by the pool. Who woke up by the pool?
Well, we slayed in the guest room.
But I have to tell you, Jimmy and I and another couple were the only white people at this party. And I've never seen 100 of the most beautiful dressed black people. The guys were gorgeous. I mean, right? And they wore suits and ties, and the girls look beautiful. You have some beautiful friends, my darling. You really.
Thank you. I think half of them were probably background singers, but yeah, thanks.
No, but you hang out with a classy crowd. You have a very classy crowd.
Oh,
we had a good time. We had a really good time.
So,
it was amazing. Those you can't get back. You can't get those days back.
no, it was so much
Oh,
fun.
but we hope for new ones, more of them.
It was, yeah,
How come you come out to-
absolutely.
Napa's far away from here, right? Because her daughter lives in Napa.
Napa is up north past San Francisco.
Oh, that's a long way away, but
Yeah.
we'll figure something. Maybe we got to get you on some bills to play. They have all those like retro explosion, tours going on with everybody. You should get on one of them, so then you.
Yeah,
could,
but
like,
Angie,
Listen, I was telling, I got a house in South Africa, right? And my team is there. Oh, can I shout out to my team?
absolutely.
Sure.
Because hey guys, oh my God, these guys are amazing. I love them. I love working with them. They're on it. They're young. They're vibrant. They keep me young, So I'm like, honey, please just do it. I'm not computer savvy. Let's get to it. Here's the pics. Let's go. Let's go. But they're amazing.
What made you decide to move to South Africa?
God, it whispers to me, and I just felt the need. I felt my worth. I get it now. Like if I knew the things that I know now back then, it would have been a different story because, the give back for me is everything. Elderly, kids, single moms. I have a nonprofit called Single Moms Unite, and through voice, through me reaching out to people there in South Africa, it's easy to, spread it around, and it makes you feel good when you give back. You know what I mean?
Yeah. Now, do you feel that your roots are South African?
I've always felt that.
Because I know when I go to Italy, I'm so happy because I look at everybody and I say, oh my God, they're like me. They're all Italian. And it makes me feel good.
Yes. And it's the same thing. When you get off the plane, it's like welcome home. And I love the feeling. I love the warmth, you're always welcome here. You're home, and that feeling you get, nothing, I hate to say that, but nothing that makes you feel out of place.
No, I agree because I was born in America, but I'm 100% Italian as far back as we go. So I go to Italy often, and when I'm in Italy, I do not feel strange. I feel very at home. I speak the language, so I'm one of the Italians, and I enjoy that so much. And I believe that everybody loves their own race. I don't care who you are. We all love being with our own. We have a camaraderie. We have a good feeling when we're with our background, our heritage. But
absolutely.
A very good friend of mine, Marilyn, who lives in Florida, lives on an airplane. She's very wealthy, and she has a jet that she lives on. And she goes to South Africa quite often, and she brings back wine. She said the most delicious wine comes from South Africa. Did you know that? Wow.
Yeah. I stopped drinking wine after Precious was born because it made me hoarse. I wanted to keep my voice, but that's a beautiful thing. And like I said, I'm doing an interview, baby. I'll call you right back. I really, there's so many things I want to do. I get bored, easily.
He does too.
Well,
Like,
if I'm not working,
Yeah.
I'm bored. Are you bored?
My kids now, my kids are grown, and it's time for me to have my life back, and that's where I want to be. I want to. There's so many things. Oh my God, it's like my life is anew. You know what I mean?
You're recording new music too, right? You're all recording
Yeah.
stuff. You're recording stuff. So that's
Yeah.
you recording it in South Africa, or you?
Yeah, as a matter of fact, they're dropping in South Africa this week. So, yeah, I'm excited. I'm so excited. And the song, oh God, the song was on a fluke. I met the guy. I walked in. We started playing around on the mic, and that was pretty much it. Oh my God. And I mean, when I say amazing, Kunda, what's up, Kunda?
So I want to like brag a little for you, so people kind of know. For people who are listening who might not know who you are.
Oh, that's not possible.
Some people might not. Anybody, the younger people might not know.
Anybody that's hip knows who she is.
First of all, you guys. So if you want to follow BNGB, you can follow her on Instagram. It's BNGB for real. It's the letter B, Angie, the letter B, the number 4 in real. She's got 2 great albums, BNGB and Stronger Than Ever. We met her during the Stronger Than Ever time. She was a backing vocalist for MC Hammer for a long time, and then I guess he discovered her and put her out on his record label, right? Isn't that kind of how it happened?
There we go.
There we go. So you guys remember MC Hammer, Too Legit to Quit, Can't Stop This, all those like huge songs. She was part of that whole phenomena of that time. She also did vocals on Oaktown 357's song "Juicy Got You Crazy." Juicy Got You Crazy. I actually watched the video the other day. Her first album debuted number 11 on Billboard Hot R&B Hip Hop Songs chart. It was number 133 on the Billboard 200, led by So Much Love, which we'll play sometime today, and the cover Sweet Thing, and I Don't Want to Lose Your Love, which we already played. She toured with Johnny Gill, and she dated Mike Tyson. I didn't know that.
Oh, Jesus. Jesus.
That was a long time ago, and that was before.
Oh, I'm feeling like Gayle King. I'm feeling like Gayle. Oh, Jesus. Okay. Yeah.
How much fun, though? I mean, that was like, what an exciting time. For you
Yeah.
and all that going on. Did you enjoy going on tour? Did you go all over the world?
I did for the most part. And it was so humbling for me just to realize a dream. I've been dreaming about being a singer since I was a kid. My dad used to question us, what do you want to be when you grow up? I always said I wanted to be a singer. My sister would be a nurse, a fireman, a cook, a chef. I mean, it went on and on with her, but I was always the singer, and I put my best foot forward. And hey, God, I mean, that journey now, I don't know if I could do that again. That was a journey. That was a journey, and back then it was like. Every 1 out of 2 million girls would make it as artists. You know what I mean? So it was.
I also hang on. I also read a thing that says that you're like the forerunner of neo soul, like the R&B singer of neo soul, and it says that you were the forerunner before Mary J. Blige, D'Angelo, Erykah Badu, and Jill Scott. Which, first of all, that's like the biggest compliment on the fucking planet.
That is really. Look at, I love it. Say it again, Sam.
Which I think is really, really cool because you have such a beautiful voice, and you can do dance music, and you can also do the ballads, which I love the best.
Yeah. Oh, yeah. Oh, wow.
Ballad. You can't auto-tune a ballad.
Angie, I ask all of the wonderful performers of the we've had them all on the show. I can't even name the great stars that we've had, singing stars of the 1980s.
Okay.
And I say to them, what do you think of the music today, hip hop? I don't like it. I like the music that we had back then that you could understand, dance to, and feel. Hip hop to me is not singing, it's speaking. to music. What do you
Right.
think?
What do I think about hip hop?
Yeah.
What do you think about the music today? I think
The music in general. It's not like our music of 1980 and 90.
Yeah. You know, being a singer, I mean, I'm a croner. I'm doing the Patti LaBelle, the Mariah Carey, the Whitney Houston. You know, it's
And you do it
different,
well.
huh?
You do it well too, my dear.
Thank you so much. I love those ladies, but it's totally different. I wish we had kroners, but I take that back. I should say we have kroners, but they're different from the way we were brought up. You remember how you used to do the Apollo, and you weren't doing anything until you hit the high note. You remember that?
That's right.
Yeah.
Yes.
You remember, it's not that kind of singing anymore. It's all great. Artists there are amazing artists right now that are out, but I guess it maybe a different time, a different era, of music where it was, and now it's really nostalgic. It's really, you can remember exactly where you were when you heard a song for the very first time. Things like that. It's just different. It's different.
But you have a voice. You can sing.
Yes.
These people that rap, I could rap. I could be the 83-year-old rapper. And
that would probably go viral.
I'm going to tell you, Angie, now that we got to go and dance. We have to have some fun. We got to go and have some romance. It's not what you do. When you sing, I get thrills. When Lily McLeod sings, I get chills. Of course, when Patti LaBelle sings, I pass out. But when I hear rappers,
I love rap,
I don't get anything. I get nothing.
I love it. So,
I don't fall in love.
That was the biggest misconception. Everybody thought I was a rapper, and I'm like, I'm not a rapper, dude. You know what I mean? But they, they put you in the same category as everything and everybody else. Oh. But and
music is a lot more differentiated now. Now there's like a million different categories.
And you sing. We had just a big bunch of people on. Who do we have on? Oh, five.
Last week we had
five. Oh my God!
Who do we have last week, you guys?
Five.
High five.
High five.
Yeah, we had high five.
And they're fabulous because they're like DeBarge, and I used to love DeBarge. And I asked them the same question, and they didn't like what's going on today. And I said, it's sad because in Europe, music is never old. Young people know the opera. They know everything. In this country, everything has to be new. Get rid of the old. New. Whether it's good or bad, excuse me, get rid of it. And I resent that.
Yeah, so, I do too. It's weird because in the industry, the loyal fans or the loyal people are loyal to the country music.
Yes.
If you are R&B singer or if you're a rapper, you're cold today and hot tomorrow, in tomorrow, out today, kind of situation. And I guess, I don't know. That's kind of a hard one because these kids are so different these days. They're so technology has kind of just like taken over the universe, and it's nothing. It's absolutely nothing like what it used to be.
We've lost personal things. We've lost feelings. We've lost respect, manners, and we've lost wanting to help one another. It seems to me now that everybody's nasty to each other.
Yeah.
It just stinks. But Johnny Manthis, who I love and adore, and I've had the pleasure of being in his company 3 times, and he's the sweetest man you ever want to meet, is still singing the music from my day. And guess what? He books like crazy. He sold out all over the world, which proves to me that he's keeping the torch going. And
yes, absolutely.
So are you, and so's Patty, and so's Lily, and so is so many people we know.
Actually, though, something you said was really true. Like country music, even the people who are like, they're 70 years old and they're still selling out arenas, and it doesn't seem that way with everybody else.
Yeah.
So who are some of the people that are out today that you think are really cool or that you might listen to?
I have been such oh my Jesus, this is going to be bad to say this. I've been such a news person.
Listen to music.
Yeah, I've just really jumped back, and of course, everybody loves Beyonce. She's a real talented. She's a real talent. She has her range is incredible. I would put her in the category with Whitney, Mariah, Patty. I would definitely put her there as a singer. But she's like an MC Hammer. MC Hammer is not a real rapper to me. He's an entertainer. You know what I mean? He knows how to entertain. He knows how to make you pay attention for an hour. You know what I mean?
It's funny because
she is that.
In the chat room, they asked, "Do you still stay in touch with MC Hammer?"
I do.
That's
I do.
Cool. He's awesome.
I do. And his wife, she's from, because I'm from Mississippi, but his wife is from Mississippi. And oh my God, how we used to cook.
Fish.
Cook. Oh my God. Oh,
fish. So you did late night at the Apollo too, right? When you were
I did. Hey son, I'm doing an interview. It's my son. He just walked in from school.
Hi.
Hey, Pete, come in. Baby, look. It's graduation time, baby. We gotta buckle down.
You brought up the Apollo. We used to go up to the Apollo Theater when we were young guys to see Mars Maybelline. What was her name? With the lady without the teeth, the old lady. Mars something, the comedian.
Mars Mabel.
Mars, you never heard? Of course, she was the biggest star of Apollo Theater. Mars Maybelline, I think. Mars Mabel. She was hysterical. She took her teeth out and was a comic. So funny. But then I went up there to see the Platters, who were fabulous. My love, da-da-da-da. Beautiful music. So we didn't have problems with black people in my day. We really didn't. And they never hurt us or harmed us or said, hey, whitey, get the hell out of our theater. They welcomed us. We sat black to white next to one another, loving every bit, loving everybody. So wait a minute. Why can't we do that today?
Oh, it's so sad. I'm so saddened by it. I'm so saddened by it. I'm telling you, I've turned into literally a political junkie. Just because I'm serious. I'm so concerned with what's going on in the world. And because I have kids and I'm like, oh God, please don't let me die before I get, all my affairs in order for my kids, because I truly don't want, my neighbors. I mean, I have Jewish neighbors on one side. I have Moroccan neighbors on the other side of me. And I mean it. And we're all in the middle of the street talking like, can you believe this? I was like, well, no matter what happens, y'all, I love y'all. Like really love y'all.
I have two daughters, and I'm sad that they don't have the world that I lived in. That my daughters have to live in this world of anger. Yeah. I don't like the fact that we are no longer the United States, but we are the divided
states. Yeah.
I don't like that we have red and blue. We are all American. We all should be together fighting China and Russia. We should be strong to defend our country and the people that live in it. Instead of being stupid and divided, and get rid of these communists that are trying to sneak into our country.
And you know what else I think? I really don't like to use the word hate, but I don't want this to happen. I don't want to see this happen. I really think that it's going to take something catastrophic to
bring us together.
Yeah, to bring us all back together. You remember how it was with 9/11? There was nobody you could find that wasn't helping somebody. You know what I mean?
I got one better than that. I remember World War II. There was no one in World War II that would dare burn a flag or put a president in jail or disrespect any president by calling him an old bag senile. We didn't do that. Franklin Delano Roosevelt was a cripple. He had polio, and we never said the crippled president as they would today. We have
Right.
respect
It's
for our
just so
president.
disrespectful. Yes.
Everybody, everywhere.
Yeah.
And
I
think
mean,
they
I
have
mean,
to
I
stop
mean,
it.
you know, I just mean like of the office itself, the highest office in the land, you can become that disrespectful.
It's
It
unbelievable.
just,
Never in my
it,
youth.
It's
no,
all
it just doesn't
it's the
sit well.
media. The media will sell their asses for any money. Now, they
Yeah.
say Biden is too old to run because he's senile and he's going to ruin the country. Why blame it on his age? How about maybe that's just who the man is? Age has nothing to do with it because
Yeah.
I'm 83 years old and I would not ruin the country if I were president. So
Yeah.
I don't think his age has anything to do with what he's doing. So stop being ageist. I don't like
doesn't like ageism.
I don't like ageism. You know, I'm
Yeah.
83. I'm still working in movies. I still do this show.
Oh, you're 83. Oh my God, you look
In May.
fab. But
It's
go ahead. I'm
next
sorry.
month.
Next month. And I'm sick
Wow.
and tired of them saying that when you're in your 80s, you shouldn't be in the world anymore. You should sit in a chair and die. I resent that. I hate it because you know
Yeah.
what? If all of you were lucky, you may get to be 83. And then you'll know how I feel about it.
Yeah.
That's my
Yeah.
speech. That's my political speech. Now getting back to, you're still so beautiful. I remember the first time I met you, you were in gold lame jumpsuit with these big
Oh.
sexy shoes on, and your hair was long and flowing. And we met, and I think after 10 minutes of meeting, we were holding hands. And
Oh, we were in love, and I'm still in love with you. I'm
Yeah,
still.
I think we just found something that goes maybe to a past life. But I felt so comfortable with you and so close.
Yeah.
And
Oh.
I still do.
So wait a second. Saying all
I
those,
swear to God,
all
I
those
really still
beautiful
do.
like love things, and I don't want you to go anywhere. But what I want you to do is introduce your song "Love." We want
Yeah,
everybody
I
to
love-
play it so
this is
everybody
my
can hear it.
song.
Since this is like our wedding song,
And this-
and we'll
whenever
play
I-
it, and then you stay there. We'll be right back when it's over.
Whenever I think of you,
Okay. Hey, everybody. This is BNGB, and this is my single Love.
Enjoy,
it's a
everybody.
wonderful song. Wonderful.
Once I wished upon a star, and there you were, shining
Wow.
Yay! Such a beautiful
Is
song.
that not the most beautiful song sung with the most
Wow.
beautiful voice? I mean,
Oh
I
my
think
God. That
love that
song, that's
Fabulous.
and you know what? And you know what's funny about that song? It was just on a fluke. James
What a
Early
fluke.
who did the huh?
What a fluke.
What a fluke. James Early did he did You Can't Touch This and Too Legit to Quit. Well, my baby's daddy, I should say Precious's dad. Yeah, I should say that. But listen,
We met him that night at
At
your
your
house.
yeah,
At your
he
party.
picked up the guitar. He just picked the guitar up and started playing, and we just kind of went into our mode, and that was the end result. And oh my God, wow.
I really believe, I firmly
Wow.
believe that people who are talented get something from the universe or somewhere that comes through them. There's a magic that happens when you give a good acting performance, a good song, or a good dance.
Yeah, yeah.
Anything. I believe it goes beyond who we are. It's given to us. And that song, Love, was given to you. It came
Oh.
from somewhere because it's simple. It's not a big
Oh.
orchestra. Your voice
Yeah.
your voice is the violin in it. I love that song to pieces. I'm teary-eyed.
Oh.
I could have
Oh
cried.
my God. And you know what is a trip about the songs when I sing? It's so amazing because you notice I never sing with my eyes open because like I'm so deep in my soul when I feel, you know what I mean? Does
I
that
feel
sound
it.
crazy?
No,
Yeah.
no. Love and a few other songs. Love especially. When you
Yeah.
do the lyric, I look into your eyes. That lyric sends me. It's, that tells it all.
So okay,
Guys. Oh God, yes, yes.
Doesn't it? That lyric gives me goosebumps. I love the song. Everybody out there, please buy it and have it in your library of music.
Absolutely.
Because
Absolutely.
you need to play it when you feel angry or hurt or lost. Play that song.
Look, or need a husband.
I need a husband.
Yeah, you'll find. Meanwhile, you're looking for a husband. I got one.
Or you play
Well,
it when you need a husband.
Listen, Cece Pennington is coming to Palm Springs in 2 weeks, so she's
Oh,
coming
nice.
here. We're good friends with Cece, and she's
I love her.
I'm going to make a pizza dinner, making pizza by hand for her. But
I love her.
Wait,
Give
listen.
her a big kiss and a hug for me.
Oh, that's because I know what you're doing.
Wait,
I know
a
what you're
cute
doing.
guy, a very cute one, you would like too, is in the Five.
High Five. One of the guys from High Five is
And
single.
he's single. So I said to him, I'm going to fix you up with Cece. And he got all
Okay.
excited. Well, if he doesn't work out with Cece, I'm going to fix him up with you.
Ah!
Oh, no, he's really cute. He's really good looking.
He's really good
He's
looking.
tall and thin and handsome. A very good looking.
Wow.
She likes those buff guys though, right? Because Mike Tussin, he was buff.
No, I don't like buff guys. Mike was the exception to the rule.
Okay, so I have a hypothetical question for you. Hypothetical musician question. If you could do, it's going to be two parts. First part
Okay.
is if you could do a duet with anybody that's ever living or dead, that's ever been living or dead. Who would you like to do a duet with? And two, like if you could go on tour with anybody, who would you like to go on tour with? And they could be living or dead too, because it's hypothetical anyway. So we just get to kind of see who you kind of like.
Living or dead. Okay. A duet would be Frank Sinatra. I love
yes.
him.
Frank
Oh
Sinatra.
God.
Love that.
I'm
I could do
surprised.
something. Woo boy. Those
And I think Johnny Mathis is a far better singer than Johnny.
Oh no. He's so smooth. His voice was just so smooth. Especially in the earlier days.
No, I know that, but I'm surprised that she
Yeah.
said Frankie because
Yeah, Frankie. I love Frankie. And that would be my
We can't go on tour with him since you already used him. You got to pick somebody else.
right. That would be my duet. That would be my duet. And let's see, the tour. Let's see, the tour would be. Oh God. Oh, she's not even touring anymore, but that would be awesome. Tina Turner. I would love to.
Tina Turner, absolutely.
right.
Oh God, I would. Huh?
Phenom. She's a phenom.
I love her too.
Oh, she was.
do it. And
She was.
Tina doesn't have a voice. She cannot sing a note, but she's
She can-
wonderful as a
But she's
performer.
an entertainer. But you better be entertaining. Yeah, she can entertain, baby. That thing can walk and talk and turn around and do flips and.
What's love got to do with it? What's love? Just another. Who else could pull that off at 55? Nobody.
Oh my God. Oh, she's amazing. But you know what? I love her crowd. Her crowd. Those Coldplay crowds, those David Hasselhoff crowds, you know?
Yes.
Right.
Oh, those crowds, those crowds.
Tina's
Yeah.
another great performer. And you know what? I want to say something political because I believe this. For all of you young black people out there who feel that this country has held you back, don't feel that way. Because
Yeah.
we have named in today's show so many wonderful black famous performers who said, screw you. I have talent and I'm going to go forward. And I'm encouraged all you young black people out there, stop. Stop with the white hate bullshit. That doesn't work. We all have to get along together. Remember one thing, 90% of the black performers' audiences are white people.
Yeah.
Oh, that's actually
And
true,
that's a
really.
good
That's
point.
true.
So-
I know for hip hop, it's mostly
So
white
let's
people.
all unite in this country. Let's forget color. Let's forget religion. Let's forget nationality. Let's just look at each other and see human beings.
That's
People
it.
that love. Look how I love this girl. I don't give a shit if she was purple, blue, or green. I love her. I don't even see her color. I never saw her color. When I met her, I saw gold lame, eyelashes out to here, a sexy woman with long blonde hair. I never saw a black woman. I saw what's called a piece of ass, is what I saw.
Ryan, you are still crazy.
I
You're
know.
still
I
crazy,
tell
and I
you.
love it. Oh my God, I love you guys. I
And
love you guys.
I get in trouble because I speak my mind and I tell the
It's
truth.
okay.
And
It's okay. You do you. No need for the fake one.
No, because if today 5 people heard me and it made a difference, then I matter.
Yeah, exactly.
You know what I mean?
Exactly
we all
right.
We all have to live on the same planet together.
We
happily.
do.
No
We
more
do.
wars. No more killing people for country, for greed. No more horror. Let's end it if we can. Let's live as civilized human beings. God damn it.
Yeah.
We're not beasts. We're not animals. We're humans.
Yeah.
And I know
And
Angie's music is going to help soothe over a lot of people.
and it's always there, you know. Music is like a part of the universe for the soul, you know, when everything else goes awry. You've
That's
got
right.
music. I mean, it's the soothing, it's the soother.
We haven't seen you in 10 years, and you don't look like you aged a
No, not
freaking
at
day.
all. Well, black don't crack. That's it. That's the
You look exactly the same as we did back in 2016. You don't even have wrinkles on your eyes or any. You don't have a single wrinkle on your face.
Don't you make me jump through this phone now.
No, it
You
has,
look so good.
it has to do with pigmentation. Italians
Um,
don't wrinkle that much either. But if you go
Oh
to
my-
Ireland, Germany,
Yeah,
Ireland,
I'm
Sweden, England, they're thin-skinned.
I'm all the
White skin,
wrinkled ones.
They wrinkle quicker than
I'm
we
all
do.
the wrinkled
The
ones.
darker the darker the skin, the darker the skin, the less the wrinkle. I mean, right now with this light hitting me, I look like I'm Swedish, but in person, I'm as dark as you are in person.
Oh my goodness.
I
Hey,
don't
when
know.
was the last time you guys talked to BJ? How's he doing? Has anybody spoken with him?
no.
No.
Nobody? I need
haven't.
to check on him.
When was the
Absolutely.
last time you spoke with him?
It's been a while.
We have to all get together. You know, Jimmy
It's
and I
been-
are doing, we're going to do a movie next year in Georgia. We're
Okay.
shooting a film. And if you're still at the Georgia house, we should have
Oh,
a get-
are you going to stay with me?
Oh, if you invite us and if it's close to the studio, we're
Absolutely.
I have like 4 movies that are all going to get shot in Atlanta. I'm working on the
Right.
funding. I'm producing movies now.
and
a lot.
maybe we'll put you in one with
And,
me. Wouldn't that be fun?
I love it.
I'll drag you to the set with me and we'll throw you in the movie.
Baby, I will follow you to the moon and back, honey. You know.
Have you done any movies? I know you've done music in movies. Have you actually been in any movies yet as a character?
No, I did extra work on Coming to America and stuff like that, but nah, nothing major.
Like it would take.
You should go into acting. You're still beautiful. You're talented. Why limit it just to music? Because talent goes all over.
Yeah, you're right. You're right. But you know what? You know what though, Ron? It's so funny. It's so funny that we're having this conversation because I have been on this peace mission. The Airbnbs, right? The houses that I have, they've either got to have water, a view, or both. So the soothing, the calm, the Blue Ridge Mountains, the Lake Chatuke, the lake. I mean, when I say in my zone, in my zen is my peace. Oh my God.
That's why you look like you've aged a day.
That's where you guys gotta go. Seriously.
Oh, you're a very beautiful woman. Everybody. Oh, please cut the shit. You know that. How many people have told you all your life how beautiful you are? I mean, you happen to be.
If you had a penny for every one of them, you'd be like a billionaire.
Now wait a minute. Now wait, Jimmy. You know, Jimmy. I had that car on two wheels trying to get back here to get these lashes on for you.
But listen, you have beautiful teeth, a beautiful smile, you have a lovely nose, and you have a nice oval face.
And you're talented.
But those things are what make a woman beautiful. So you were lucky that you have all the features of a beautiful woman. A lot of women, unfortunately, there are some women that are so ugly, it's sinful. But, but wait a minute. We're not allowed to, you know what, these woke people yell at me. If I say to them they're beautiful, they get mad. They say, you must never tell me I'm beautiful. And I said, why? They said, because you may be insulting ugly people. I thought, isn't that ridiculous? Isn't that stupid? I'm telling you, I'm saying how beautiful you are. If I'm insulting anyone that's not attractive, too bad.
Yeah. Hey, you're gonna leave it up to Ron to tell the truth and shame the devil, honey. So y'all
always.
So I tell women they're beautiful. And I called some woman on the show a girl, and she had a nervous breakdown because I called her a girl. Well, she's supposed to be a they. I said, what the hell is a they? A they is a guy and a girl in one. I said, well, to me, that was a drag queen.
No, really did. He's not lying.
I don't get it, Ange. I don't get it. I really don't, honey. But if I see a beautiful woman, I say you
just speak your mind. You know you're wide open. Speak your mind. Tell the truth and shame the devil.
If everybody on this planet was honest and spoke their mind, we could get rid of our problems. The problem is liars. We have liars in government. We have liars all over the place.
Yeah.
And the liars are destroying our country. The lies, the stories.
It's awful.
If we were honest people,
I'm telling you, I need, you know what, and I'm going to tell you something, and I don't know if you guys know this or if you feel this. This is something interesting, maybe a conversation that needs to be had, but it's draining. It drains your brain, your energy. It's almost like you're dying slowly with all the crap that's going on, the stuff that, and I'm telling you, I watch the news because I want to know. I watch the other news too. I want to know what y'all talking about, right? So I'm going, and I'm thinking to myself, like, God, oh my God, they're gonna kill us. They're gonna kill us.
We do the same thing. We watch everything, and I follow on Instagram every news site that there is, so I can see the news on both sides. I watch both sides.
People say to me, "Oh, you're a Republican." I say, "No, I'm not a Republican, and I'm not a Democrat. What I am is an American, and I want what's best for this country." I don't like the fact that the right for a woman to have an abortion was taken away. I don't care for that. And I don't care for a lot of things that the Democrats have said. So, I do like some of the things the Democrats do and some of the things the Republicans
do as well. Now, if we would all take that, if we would all just give it, I am an American and not have a D or an I or an R, it would just be the most wonderful place.
Let's
I mean,
just work it out. Let's work it all out.
I think
together.
you're right. You're
As a
100%
nation,
right.
as a nation
we're all American. No D's, no R's, no I's. No,
Yes.
you just be American.
I agree.
And leave your and go back to leaving your front door open again. You know what I mean? It's just
Absolutely.
it just feels weird, you know? Feels weird.
You know what freaks us gay people out is the fact that they talk about equality.
Yeah,
Equality
wow.
with black and white. Suddenly they just woke up and they decided there should be equality, right? They just thought about it.
Yeah.
I'm the first gay bar I went to. I was 17 years old. I went to the first gay bar, and it was called the May We, and it was in New York. And guess what? There were black boys dancing with white boys kissing. So don't give me that bullshit about suddenly we woke up. This is going back 60 years ago. In the gay community, we never saw color. Never.
Yeah, it wasn't even hot then. It wasn't even, the thing to do back then,
No.
So
why has it now suddenly become color? Because the media has made it so. The media has turned black against white, white against black, white against Jews. I can't imagine what's going on. It's disgraceful how we are really hating each other. For what reason?
Yeah.
For what reason? You were born this way. You were born gay. You were born Jewish. You were born black. So for that, you have to be punished by stupid ass people. Don't get me started, Angie.
I can't keep going anyway because our next guest is here.
I'll go right to the screen. I'll go right. But I love and adore you. I knew that in the bottom of my heart. I don't know why. Some people I meet, I don't even like them. I don't know why. They're nice people, but they do nothing for me. And some people I meet, I fall enchanted with, and I'm enchanted by you, honey. You are an enchantress. You really are.
I'm so happy that we refound you again on Facebook and Instagram. I want to stay abreast of everything you're going. And if you come to California, you got to let us know. We'll find a way to work it out. So
I know that's my tier media, because I'm telling you, if it had not been for those kids, I promise you, I would probably be in the Georgia mountains somewhere drinking a Mai Tai.
There you go. And when we come to, and I'll make sure we let you know when we come to Atlanta to shoot the movies. So hopefully you'll be
absolutely. Absolutely. I love you guys, man. I love you. I miss you so much. We definitely, let's make that happen. Can we do that?
Oh, no, we're going to make it happen.
No, definitely. Because you know what's wonderful about our friendship is that we just picked it up. So many years went by and we picked it up like we saw each other yesterday. That's a sign of true friends.
Absolutely. Absolutely. Oh, and you guys still look adorable. I love you so much. Oh my God. Sending so much love. And so much love.
Keep singing with that heavenly
and
voice.
let us know when the new song is done and we'll come back so we can play it for everybody.
Yes, definitely.
Yeah, I'm actually gonna have it to you in 2 weeks.
Perfect.
Then we'll play it.
We'll play it.
Okay.
We'll bring you back again and have fun again.
When are you going to South Africa?
The end of May. Graduation is the 21st, baby, and I'm gonna be out of here on double wheels.
How long will you be staying in Africa?
This time I usually do 8 days. I will probably, since he's out of school now, I'll be there for about a month.
Oh, okay.
Good for you.
All right. So we'll stay in touch. We'll stay in touch. I love you.
Will.
Thank you
I
so much.
love you. I love you. Bye-bye, baby. So good to see you guys. Happy in love.
Bye.
Bye, honey.
Bye.
I love that girl.
She's so cool.
Everybody out there, don't you love her also? Angie is probably one of the kindest, sweetest, most loving people you'll ever meet. Not a vicious word out of her mouth. She's not mean, temperamental. I mean, I just love her. I love being in her company because she's inspiring and uplifting. She's truly a wonderful, wonderful human being.
All right, so now we're going to bring on our next guest.
Oh, well, here we go to Looney Tuneville. I love this girl. Another crackpot nut job.
All right, Juan, go ahead. Bring Cece on.
Here she comes. Oh, my God. Duck.
Cece, you got to undo your mic. Do your mic. Cece, your mic is on. Hi. Is it on? Yay.
I found this. I don't know what to do with this.
We're gonna send you to Africa with Angie.
I bought this in Africa. I just don't know what to do with it because I'm already African.
Hang it on the wall.
I don't know why I bought this.
Yeah, it's beautiful.
It's
You
cute
hang it on
though,
the
right?
wall.
Yeah.
Maybe I should give it to you guys.
The fuck am I gonna do with it? I go, we can't.
If its mouth moved, we'd do something with
I
it.
know, right?
If I put one more nail in this house wall, the house gonna cave in. Every
I have paintings on every wall.
Yeah, we do have every inch taken.
You saw our house. You know we have paintings all over. So okay, so
hold on. We gotta introduce her.
Oh,
hey everybody! Now we want to welcome to the Jimmy Star Show with Ron Russell, host, comedian, all-around personality, fabulous female, Cece Hendricks. Hello and welcome to the show.
Hey everybody!
Yeah,
you look good, sweetie pie, for somebody who.
Shit, I'm getting old, child.
No, you're not.
Yeah, for somebody who never.
Look, I got my menopausal fan right here for everyone.
This girl is all over town. If there's a party, she's in it. If there's a red carpet, she's on it. And if there's a photograph taken, guess what? She's there too.
Yeah.
Where do you get your energy from?
You know what? Coffee.
Me too.
Actually, I texted her yesterday, and she says, "I'll text you back. I'm going to get coffee."
Coffee, vodka, tequila. You know,
Now listen.
a lot of Latinos in my life. Don Julio, Tito.
Wait, Cece Pennington is coming to town. You know that.
She's coming too.
And you're coming too. So I'm inviting you. I'm inviting you to our house. I'm going to make pizzas by handmade pizza for us.
Oh, always Italian.
So we can have some downtime at my house. You're coming in for the white party.
I'm going to be late. I'm probably because I have my show.
I know he doesn't know about that, but we're going to talk about that.
Tell us about your show. Segue into that.
Okay, so you have always said that I should do stand-up, as well as a lot of my friends, and I'll go out in the grocery store. Yeah, and I started getting that a lot. So I did one of the most miraculous things, and I said, you know what? I'm gonna go and start. I started going to a lot of stand-up, and I have a lot of comedian friends. And then I decided, well, you know what? Because I'm an intellect. That's the white side of me. I'm an intellect. And so the white Caucasian side, because I only say I'm Caucasian because I'm married to a white man. So therefore I feel like, I belong. And so therefore I said, you know what? I'm going to go find out what it's all about. So I decided to take this class. And in this class, you get 6 classes. On the sixth class, you have to do a show at the Hollywood Improv. And so I didn't know that, right? Because I didn't read, because that's the and I didn't read that shit. So when he said that in the class, I was like, wait. You talking about we just doing it in front of the class, right? Because our classmates will. No, you're doing it for the public, honey. Friends and family. But I was like, oh hell no. I'm gonna take the challenge on. I don't know what the fuck I'm gonna do. If I get one laugh, I'm good. But it's really hard. Stand-up is not as easy.
I did it for 45 years. I know.
It's not easy. I especially when you have to write the material. I think if someone gave it to me, the actress side of me would be like, okay, I can handle this. But writing it yourself, and see, I think I'm funny like in my living room. I think I'm funny when I'm drunk. People find me amusing and shit, but standing up and having people sit there going.
I think it's awesome.
Cece, I did stand up for 45 years. I did in nightclubs all over. And the thing I can say to you is it's the timing and hitting the button. You have that. You know exactly when to do it, when not to, and how to do it, which is the true talent. That's why I encourage you to be stand-up. You are really a genuinely, naturally funny girl. May I call you a girl? You get offended?
No, I mean, I might as well go
call you a they. You want me to call you a they? But anyway.
Right here hits. I'm going to love these conversations.
So wait, let's tell everybody. Wait. It's May 13th.
I find you hysterically funny. We love your company.
In class, what I thought And I think maybe in the beginning, most comedians might make this mistake, which I'm making, is I thought, you know, watching other comedians and watching, you know, specials and such things, you tell stories, and I'm a storyteller. But my teacher's like, hey, we don't have time to be listening to no story. Girl, you got to hit the jokes. What's the punchline? And I'm like, bitch, the story is the punchline.
And you have wonderful energy. And energy.
Like, yeah, he says I have great energy, but I got to break down the story into 2 or 3 jokes and hit it. And he's like, you got 3 or 4 minutes to make people laugh. You don't have time to tell a long, you know, winded story. That's cute with your friends.
You got 10 minutes. 10 minutes is it.
On this show, I get 4 minutes.
4 minutes. That's
3
easy.
to 4 minutes. So he's like, you gotta get it out. And I'm
you gotta hit it right off.
Wow, it's at a really big place though. The first one at the Hollywood Improv. That's like a big deal.
It's in the main room too. It's not even in the room. It's not even in the bathroom. It's like the main room. And I was like,
but you know what? You know what? It's wonderful to start off in a room like that, because once you've conquered it, everything else is easy.
Easy, yeah. So you know, this is gonna be my debut, and I'm nervous, but you know.
No, don't be nervous. You should never be nervous. You're good. If you're not good, you get nervous. People that don't know what they're doing get nervous, and you know what you're doing. Oh, yes, you do. You certainly know. Certainly know. Don't bullshit me.
You guys, it's May 13th.
You know what. Now I want to.
It's May 13th at 4 p.m. at the Hollywood Improv, because people can buy tickets and go see it, and it'll be a lot of fun. And her son just went to prom.
Yeah, he did. He didn't take anybody though.
Your son is he's old already. How old is it?
Yeah, Jordan is 18 now. He's time
he was just like 7 years old yesterday.
Yes. Oh my God. This generation is awful. Oh my God. Oh my God. I can't wait till he gets out. I can't. I love him to death. I really do. But I'm that bird that I got to kick you the fuck out, and you need to fly.
What's he gonna do? Is he going off to school?
He don't know. I mean, he don't know what he gonna do, and that's the problem. He don't want to do anything. He just wants to play those stupid games. Like, how do you not bring a girl to prom? This generation is different. It's different.
Yeah.
Oh, they're nuts today. They don't know anything.
Like, no, I'm just gonna go with my boys. Are you trying to tell me something? What the fuck?
So he doesn't have a prom date?
No, he went by himself.
He did not have a prom date. He went with his boys. Now, the girl that he took to this other dance, like the senior dance, I thought that was, you know, I didn't never say it's the one, because I was like, who is this harlot you're taking to the dance? And see, I turned out to be right. But at the end of the day, he really liked this girl. And I'm like, okay, you know, he met her online. They even online at this age. Can you believe that? He's like, I met her online. You never saw the girl and you're taking her to a dance?
Oh,
yeah.
God.
Fuck.
That stinks.
That's a good story, though, to tell people, just the way you just did it. That was really good.
Remember, I can't tell stories.
No, but you're a natural. You are a natural, what we call, to sound fancy, a raconteur. A raconteur is a great storyteller who tells funny stories, and that's certainly
when I was special.
Yeah. So, by the way, so everybody, you can follow Cece. She's on Instagram. It's the real Cece Hendricks. So it's the real CECE Hendricks, HENDRIKS. And then you can find out all this stuff, because she posts all kinds of shit on her Instagram. And that's how I knew he just went to prom. And I know who the other girl that he went out with. I saw that one too. And he always dresses to the nine. He's like you, boy. He's sharp.
Absolutely. I would not have it any other way. The only thing I don't have talk about is his underwear. I don't know what's going on in there, but on the rest of that, that's me. That's me.
There you go, making sure.
Cece always wears designer everything, designer jewelry, designer clothing. She
Designer
also wait. She also on Melrose has a store where
I closed it.
You closed it?
Oh God.
Why?
We haven't seen you in a long time.
Look, R.I.P. Rest in peace. Well, I closed it.
Because you got attacked. I mean, it got all smashed up.
Yeah.
Oh, wow.
And so this last time, because remember, COVID hit, then the riots hit, and I got hit really hard with the riots. And then this last time was like in August, and you have to understand, I have a young lady in there. She's about 23 years old. And so they did a smash and grab. And I just like, Melrose has gotten so bad. Like if police is up, they're killing people. All kinds of stuff was happening. They had a shootout 2 weeks prior. Oh so it got so bad. And then every other store is closed. And so I had to make the hard decision. You know, last year was a crazy year for me. You know, I left my husband.
Right.
I mean,
I didn't
know if we were allowed to talk about that, so I didn't bring it up.
I don't give a fuck.
Wait. You said he couldn't keep it in his pants. Is that true?
He could not keep it in his pants, but I don't know where it was going. So that's still questionable.
She's so witty. Jesus Christ, you're witty as fuck.
So, you make tragedy funny, and that's a comedian.
Right.
A sad story funny.
If he says other things, and all I can say is, you know, at the end of the day, we went to a lot of therapy. He has found Jesus. Don't do it. Don't do it. You know. You know his heart. That's all I'm gonna say.
Yes.
I know penis, he knows the heart.
Okay.
So he's, you know, he has really kind of changed. And let me tell you the beauty of our marriage right now at this very moment is because we broke up for a year. I filed for divorce. And what people don't really talk about is the cheaper to keeper. So everybody talks about the cheaper to keeper, right? But I didn't realize that it was cheaper to keep that motherfucker too, because at the end of the day, when I had to start paying bills, I was like, oh, hell no.
Cheaper to keeper. Oh my God.
I'm so sorry. It was just a horrible mistake. I was so emotional. I'm menopause in hell. I'm sorry. Come back, baby. I was like, fuck that shit.
I had to write that.
Talk about that shit is cheaper to keep his ass shit. I was crying. I was like, how much you want for rent? You mean gas don't come up with fucking what?
And it's funny too, because you guys, like, that happened right after you just bought a brand new beautiful house.
Right. Yeah, and I had to spend. They said I had to pay. The lawyers was like, you know, you got to pay half for mortgage, half for the. I would say, what?
Do you think you'll reconciliate and go back together?
They are together.
You want back?
Yeah, they're back.
We got back together in January. I told you it didn't take long. It didn't take long. Once them bills started coming, I was like, oh God, Jesus. I don't mind him going out and peek.
Oh, wait a minute. So it's cheaper to keep her. I love that.
What's that?
Well, I noticed too on your Instagram, he's going out a little bit with you sometimes now.
Yeah, now I'm starting to even bring him out. Shit, you know I didn't do that. Now it's like, baby, you want to go out?
When Jimmy and I heard that you were separating, we said probably he got tired of her going out every night, never being home, and he was alone.
He doesn't like really going out. He's really. You got to remember, he's a little older, and you know how you guys kind of age a little older. And I don't
we crack.
Yeah, he's cracking, in the hunch.
Yeah.
He ain't that old, but he is old. And he just doesn't, and you got to remember too, he's an accountant, a high-end, accountant.
Right.
So, he's very nerdy kind of, and he doesn't like going out. It's in tax season, and he's always working. He's a workaholic. So what was I supposed to do when he was always, I don't want to go, gotta work, blah, 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 this client this client that. So, I had to go find something.
Something.
And then I wasn't perfect. I found out in that year I wasn't perfect. I have a mouth on me. Go figure.
Oh, yeah.
You know, and I did some things, you know. But marriage is hard. It's just fucking hard shit. So if you can manage to get through the, you know, the rough times and do a little therapy, find Jesus. You know, it works out. It worked out. You know, it was ironically, it was Jordan, my son, you know, who got us through, because when you have kids, you have to end up, you know, talking, you know,
Yes.
and you have to talk to them. So in the beginning, when I first filed, he didn't want to talk to me at all. Like, he was like, go through my lawyer. I was like, what? But I need there's some new Christian Louboutins out.
I knew that you were going to say that. I was just about to say,
What'd she
like,
say?
About her Louboutins. She's got to have her Louboutins.
What do you mean you don't want to talk to me? Get to the lawyer. What do you mean I got to pay for it for myself? Are you crazy? What do you mean the credit card is cut off? So, I mean, we end up talking it out, you know, eventually. And the beauty of like what we're doing now is we're like dating per se, because, you know, we end up moving out of the main, you know, our place here. And then he moved, you know, because of the separation. And I was really getting like for real, like all we had to do was just sign off. And we decided, you know what, let's give it one more chance. And so when we moved out, he has his place, I have mine. And so the beauty of it right now is that we're just dating. You know, I see him on certain days. He comes over on the weekend. I'll go, or in fact, he comes here tonight. I get some. And then he can go to fuck home. And it's just a really nice situation right now where we're getting to know one another. You know what I mean?
Beautiful. That's terrific.
Yeah, it's really, and we've been married 14 years. So you do have those moments where, you know what, but then when you go out dating and shit and trying to find somebody, you know, it just was not going to work for me. I mean, I can't find a guy like that.
So you learned that he's worth it. Now, how's the sex?
No, he learned that I was worth it.
Hey, Cece, is the sex better?
It is, because it's like re-knowing the person. Right. And like, it's just really, I think, you know what? And also for myself, I feel like I'm in fucking therapy right now. Okay. For myself, I had to let go of a lot of anger that I had with him over the years that I didn't even realize. You know, I had a lot of bitterness and anger and resentment. And once I got rid of that and said, you know what, I'm going to let bygones be bygones. Now I see him in a total different light, and I'm not cussing him out like, fucking put the goddamn toilet seat down, motherfucker. It's like, you know what, sweetie? You don't live here. I do. I really need you to put my goddamn toilet seat down.
With a big smile. So another thing, though, that you're doing that you had talked about the last time we were on our show, actually, and we were telling you to do improv and you were going to host stuff. And now you're doing like red carpet hosting. I know you just did an interview with Bill Bellamy, which, I mean, that's a big deal. He's a huge star. Yes. So how did you foray into that? And how do you like doing the red carpet interviews? Because I've seen you on all kinds of red carpets. Yeah,
it just happened. And you know, another thing within that year, I feel like also in the marriage, sometimes you lose yourself. And I felt like I lost myself a little bit of what I liked and what I enjoy. And I end up finding that within that year. And that also can range on your partner when they just see you laying up in the bed watching Netflix all day and they come home and you're like, hey, you need to watch that. Oh my God, it's such a great show. Meanwhile, what did you do all day?
Yeah.
Mimi and Manny, they back together.
From all those shows.
Like, oh my God, I'm not doing shit with my life. You know, I'm just living. So within that year, I end up finding myself and finding things that I enjoy after I let the story go, per se. And I got a text in somebody crawled in the DM. And they were like, you know what, would you ever consider, you know, hosting red carpets? And I'm thinking, okay, bitch, let me see who this is. Because you always got to check out. And, you know, and they asked me just like can you come tonight, blah, 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 and do this red carpet? And I was like, you know what? I'm up for the challenge. I don't want to sit in here depressed and shit. So I went out and I did it, and I've been doing it ever since. And it's this guy named Philippe and Jennifer, and basically they give this every once a month. They give this. I think I invited you guys one time. Remember when I first hosted? And basically, yeah, it's called Hollywood Live, and it's Rocking with the Stars. And basically, it's almost like,
why didn't we go?
You guys weren't able to.
Why didn't we go?
There was some reason why we couldn't go. We were doing something already.
I mean, we would have gone. There had to be a good reason why we didn't go.
Okay, go ahead, though. Finish the story. Keep going. Hollywood Live.
Yeah, and so it's called Rocking with the Stars, and Bill Bellamy hosts every month. And it's what they do is they bring up and coming comedians and up and coming songsters or singers, and it's almost like a beautiful talent show. It's really great. And then a lot of celebrities will come. So like last time was Albie Shore, Cedric the Entertainer. I mean, just all kinds of people. Shantae Moore was there this last time. And that Stefano guy, is it Stefano?
Yeah, he's a good friend of ours.
Yeah, I loved him. Oh my God, he sang. So it's a really wonderfully put together event. And so I do the red carpet for it once a month for that. So you never know who might just, come on through. Bobby Brown came one time. Shalimar, remember Shalimar?
Yeah, Shalimar,
sure.
Gosh, that whole group came. Oh, except for Jody, because Howard was in the room, so that wouldn't happen. And so from there, it just started taking off, and I started getting, hey, do you mind? We think you're lovely. Would you mind doing our red carpet? So it's gone from there, and then it keeps going up, and then
it's fun, right?
Yeah, I love it. I love it. And the good thing is I've already kind of know some of these celebrities anyway. So, being that socialite and all.
Yes.
I forgot to put that up.
They actually asked that in the chat room. Like, how do you get to all the different parties? Like, I remember seeing pictures. I think you were at the Weeknd's birthday party. I mean, how the hell do you get to go to the Weeknd's birthday party? Like the biggest fucking star.
When I took the pic. Oh, that was Puffy's party. That was Puffy's. I think that was his 50th when I met The Weeknd. I met him a couple of times, but that was probably Puffy's party, and he has a birthday party obviously every year. And I just get invited. I get invited to a lot of things, and if it's a ticket, I'll buy it. But a lot of times people just find me amusing and just, hey, you want to come to this party?
You definitely would make a party happen.
Yeah, I mean, so that's how the socialite thing came. So now I just get invited to parties all the time. Sometimes parties I don't want to go to, that seems a little skeptic. I don't go to everybody's party, but
no, people will invite. I get invited to a lot of stuff because I'm a talker, and they know that you keep the room going. Nobody invites quiet introverts because they just stand there and drink, and they don't contribute to the party. So you are a character, which is wonderful, and you make a party fun. Oh, I love your company.
I think I do.
We haven't seen you in too long. We really haven't seen you in too long either. You're another one.
We haven't seen each other in a while.
You disappeared on us. I think we invited you to a couple of things, and you never came either.
It probably was in the past year when I was in a rabbit hole.
We've been getting invited to some really cool things though. So if they say they'll invite people, I'm gonna put you on the list to see if you want to go.
When you guys are in LA again, because now I'm back. For that year, again, marriage is hard, and so the hell is divorce. That shit is expensive, and it's just very difficult. So last year, I get a lot. I tried to call you, you're not answering, blah blah blah. But I was just in a hole, I was stuck, and
now you're back.
Yeah, now I'm back. It was horrible. That was horrible. Because again, I was with this man for 14, 15 years. So that was a chunk of my life. At least the ones I remember,
So now CeCe Pennington is coming to town. She's a good buddy of yours, right?
Yes. Yes, that's my girl.
She's a good buddy to all of us.
She is gonna perform that Sunday. So I'm supposed to come Saturday. I'll be there Saturday night after my show.
Jimmy, have you spoken to Cece?
No, I sent her a text yesterday.
Oh, so we're making plans.
She's not in the country right now. She's not here. So
okay.
Where is she?
I think she's in Bora Boring. I don't know.
Bora.
One of them damn fucking cities out there in the island somewhere where the water is blue and crystal and you can see the sharks.
Right.
So we went to we met some really cool people that I know because I see you with pictures all, and they don't really know us, but we got to meet them. We met Cynthia Bailey, who we're friends with, her ex-husband Leon. We're really good friends with Leon.
I love Leon.
And remember, with us,
so
amazing.
We met Cynthia on a red carpet, for a red carpet event a couple weeks ago, and then we were at this other event.
Wait! I asked her because I know. I asked her. I said, "How come you're not with them? What happened in that marriage?" And she gave me the truth. And now I can't wait to see him so I could tell him. Maybe I can get them back together again.
She's gorgeous.
And, I love Leon. Leon is a good guy.
For Leon or the previous ex?
Oh, no, Leon. Leon.
Okay, because, she just got a divorce.
No, we didn't know that. I didn't even know that. But he mentioned Leon's because she's got other exes. She's got more than one ex.
Yeah, she just got divorced.
Yeah, she just got divorced, but we're friends with Leon.
No, but I told her about Leon. I said,
we've known him for years.
I told her. I said, I want you to know I know Leon, and he's a friend of mine. And how come you're not with him? You're foolish, I said, because he's a wonderful guy. And then she went into why, of which I will not discuss now. But when I see Leon again, I'm going to say, guess what? I spoke to the ex, and this is what she said about you. So I could start a little war.
We also met Portia Coleman.
Honest, though. I love her for that. She's very honest. And
she's a beautiful woman.
Yeah, when I was going through my situation, she called me a couple of times and we talked about it. Both our husbands at the time, or her husband at the time, were Leos. So we had a lot of talk. Yeah, and so she helped me get through it, and she was not negative. You know how some friends, you need to leave him, girl. She was very if you could work it out.
Right.
If you can't.
Positive.
Yeah, she was very, non-judgmental, because I had many friends that were like, girl, you need to leave him. Girl, you gonna pay my rent, bitch, because
we also met
talk to those people.
We also met Portia Coleman a couple of times.
Yeah, Portia's my girl.
She's super cool. And so what is this thing? Because I was Googling you too to see new things. What do you have something to do with the SWV and Escape show on Bravo, or what's Bravo's relative success? Because I see that.
Oh no, the SWV thing, that was a party I went to. Mona Scott.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, she gave that for the group, and then she invited me to that party. She's a really wonderful person. She gets a lot of slack for nothing, for just being a professional. Shit.
Who's that?
She found a niche and shit, she went with it.
Okay.
And then Relative Success. Now that I did on Bravo, that was a show that me, my husband, and Jordan did, and it was basically about the store. And it was with Tabitha Coffee. Is it Coffee? Yeah, and remember, she used to do the hair salons, but then she started doing businesses. And the premise of it was I was supposed to give the store to a relative, which would have been my hard-headed ass niece. And everything you saw on that show when it pertained to my niece was very true. It was no fluffing shit. She had, and still, she's gotten a little better. She used to, that whole year, about 6 months of that year, with this past year, she was staying with me. Oh, and she had a chip on her shoulder, and Tabitha just, she let her have it. She was the worst, and she know I will tell it. She was horrible. She didn't want to get on the set. She wanted money. Oh, I'm not getting on the set until she give me $1,000. And I'm like, she was about, and Tabitha let her have it. I don't even think they didn't put it on film when Tabitha went off on her.
You should have a reality show. You should have like Bravo should do a reality show like the life of CC Hendricks, and just with all the cool things that you do too. They should just follow you around. People would love it.
My life is it's you go in it. I don't even purposely do shit. Like it just happens to me.
I understand that. You know, I get in situations that I don't even understand. People accuse me of things that I don't do. They really do. Because I'm a celebrity of some sort, I guess. I have a name. And they make up stories about me, which are not true. And I really sometimes think, gee, if I really was the person that people say, I would be far more interesting than I am as me. Okay. So I think the same thing about you.
Yes.
Right? A show together. Like,
yeah. The same thing about you, you know.
Yeah, it would be fun though. Like I think that
I'm always in trouble, you know that.
I am too, but I don't care.
He doesn't either.
I don't care either.
He doesn't care either.
Hey, listen, I'll be 83 years old. I'll be 83 years old next month. And you know what I say to these people? You should only get so lucky to be 83 one day.
Yes.
I'm here. I have the luck. I'm here. I'm a winner. You may croak tomorrow.
I'm a winner, baby.
That's right. you may croak tomorrow. You know,
right. And you got to live your life. You can't. The only time people I feel like talk about you is one, out of jealousy and envy, and two, they wish they were in your shoes. You know what I mean? Yep. Like I find that a lot. That a lot of people that may have mean things to say about me or misread me is normally because they wish they were where I would. You know, they're constantly. I can't fucking stand the question, "What do you do?" What do you do? Like, what do you do to have this and that and that?
Exactly.
And then, what do you do? What do you do? Bitch, sound like you need to go to the bathroom. Shit. Deflecting and go to the bathroom.
Do you have a standard answer that you give people?
Oh yeah, sometimes I tap dance.
No, but
I come up with bullshit because it's none of you. Because normally when, especially in LA, fake ass LA, people are trying to figure out how to use you. Number one,
that's right.
They're counting your coins, and they're trying to think, what can I get from you where I don't have to give back? And that's normally what that question means to me.
I hate all those people. I hate
all. That's why those people call me a snob.
Right,
and they call Ron Russell's a snob. I'm not a snob. I'm just not going to play into your bullshit. I know your game. I'm in the business. I'm in the business 64 years. You think I didn't learn something in 64 years?
Exactly. Yeah, and people misread my age. So when they're talking crazy to me, I just go, "Oh, really? Oh no! Oh my!"
So have you flown anywhere to see Madonna lately? What do you think of Madonna? The way she's kind of freaking out now.
Why is she freaking out?
Hang on.
Love of my life. Okay. So
I know she is. Did you get to meet her a few times yet? Have you met her?
Why is Madonna freaking out?
Because she did something to her face and everybody's talking bad about her.
Well, I mean, here's the thing, and not to say it, and I would tell it to her face. I don't care. I think she would love that actually about me. But I think she's having a problem with getting older. It just, you know, she's having a problem with that because she's a narcissist. And, you know, being where she was at one point and where she is now, and, you know, she's older. She's not getting that diva, you know, probably treatment like she used to. And, you know, when she walks around, it's probably not all that, you know, and that's probably for any entertainer as they get older, they want to go back to when it was. Remember when? What was that?
She's almost unrecognizable though. Like I saw this like thing on this somebody put this meme up and it was mean, but it was funny. And it was like, when would you ever think that Roseanne Barr was better looking than Madonna? And it has a picture of both of them. And I was like, holy shit, Roseanne Barr does look better than Madonna.
Now she's
it's very cruel.
She's doing a lot, but the industry, just think about it. The industry makes you feel you have to do that, get all those surgeries, you know, not accept your age because there's so much ageism.
We hate that.
You know, she can't, you know, and you see how she dates 20 and 30 years old. Imagine trying to date Madonna in 60, what is she, 65 now?
I don't know, something like that.
Yeah, and I think she's like 65. And she likes these little 20-year-olds, and you never know what they're, you know what they thinking. But, you know, she's probably feeling very insecure in this time in her life. And I feel like, you know, that's why she's doing all that, keeping up with the Kardashians. You know, she always, you know, Madonna was always popping. Right.
Oh,
She's always reinventing herself, as they always
Yes.
said about her. And then I think this time around, it's hard to reinvent yourself when you've gotten older. And
Now,
you can't.
You need to meet her. You need to be able to meet her.
I know. I would love. I mean, I'd be a soldier for her.
No, but now that she's not where she was, she's a lot easier. Do you know the actor Tab Hunter? Are you familiar with who Tab Hunter was? Tab Hunter.
Tab Hunter. Yes.
Yeah.
Yes.
Okay.
Yes.
I knew Tab pretty well,
Mhm.
and I said to Tab, "Why don't you go back and make a couple of movies? You're still good looking." He said, "Ron, I may be good looking for my age, but I'm not Tab Hunter anymore."
Right.
And
see,
that's what he felt bad about, because Tab Hunter sold Tab Hunter. Today, at that time, he was just an old man.
Mhm.
And I know Jane Russell had a problem. She was my best friend. And I said to Jane one day, "Jane, how does it feel aging? You know, would you ever look back at your old pictures and stuff?" And she just looked at me and said, "How do you think it feels, Ron?" So I got the perfect answer.
Do you not go back to your old pictures and you just go, "Wow, I remember when I was that weight. I remember," you do. I remember I had energy.
The other one that's Sophia Loren is going through a hard time, because Sophia Loren was one of the most beautiful women in the world.
She was.
And now she's not. Now she's really not an even attractive old woman. She's become a very unattractive old woman. And she has difficulty with living with the memory of what was.
And that's what I'm saying. That's going to be.
I understand Madonna's problem.
Yeah, that's the problem. And she's still so into still wanting to perform and still prove herself.
But it's over, baby.
Right. And at the end of the day, hopefully, I had promised myself I wasn't going to I said after the last concert, I wasn't going to go to this one, but I said, shit, fuck it. So, because I got like tickets for 2 or 3. I got tickets for the New York show. I got tickets for the Houston show. And I'm thinking about the LA, but that may be too much. And I might do Amsterdam. But I definitely got tickets for.
Does she have new music? Does she have new music out?
You know what she's gonna do? She's doing all her night. She's going by age. I mean, not by age, but
Shit, we have to go.
She's going
though.
by years. She's doing her 80s hits, 90s hits, 2000s. So she's doing, and she has stages, for each one. It's gonna be really cool because. Everybody wants to hear the old hits, so she's gonna give us what we want. Now, whether she make it to all the concerts this time, and this time I'm gonna ask her, Madonna, please.
Our time is up.
Our time is up. We're gonna have you come back in a couple of weeks because you're fun. Everybody loves you, and I think we should start putting together some kind of campaign that you get to interview Madonna somehow.
Yes.
Hang out with Madonna.
Yes. And listen, we'll see you when we see the other CC.
You guys follow the real CC Hendricks on IG.
You're coming. How long will you
fabulous.
How long will you be in Palm Springs for?
I'm gonna go from Saturday to Monday. I think we're all leaving on Monday.
Okay, so then we have time to see you.
Time. And then when you guys come out here, you have my number.
Yes, I've got it.
Sweetheart.
Thank you, CC.
Thank you, and you're alive. Good luck.
Bye.
Good luck with your show. You're terrific.
Oh, thank you. Bye, you guys.
Bye.
Bye, honey.
Bye.
Bye. What a nice show. Friends, it's always fun when you interview friends because we know so much about them and we know who they are in person. And these two ladies are just delightful people to know, exceptional people.
Oh, we're gone. We're done. We're done. You can take us away, everybody. Thanks, everybody. We'll see you next week.
Hey, see you next week with a new great show. Hey, bye-bye.
Can turn out to be so wrong. In the mix, we in the mix. It's another episode. Here we go, the Jimmy Star Show with Ron Russell. Interviewing the hottest, newest, and truest of today's celebrities. Make sure to subscribe so you can get notified weekly. Jimmy Star, he's the king of cool. Ron Russell, he's a gorgeous dude. Chat room is live, and you would be a fool not to vibe with us at the Jimmy Star Show with Ron Russell. So come watch it live on W4CY Radio. Miss some past episodes? Download on iTunes. The Jimmy Star Show with Ron Russell. It's the Jimmy Star Show with Ron Russell.